Hello and welcome back to the Coaches Show on SportsNetUSA.net. My name is Ryan Osborn. Fullerton College, on Saturday, they're going to go against American River College for the state championship in the state of California. It could possibly be the national championship, depending on how the standings play out after the game. Fullerton College, they come into the game with an 11-1 record. Their only loss this season came to Saddleback in a heartbreaker. It was a final of 30-27. Fullerton College started this season in the Key to the County games, something that Coach Burns said he would have rather had towards the middle of the season to hype up that rivalry, that aged rivalry over 100 years. And speaking of 100 years, Fullerton College in their 100th season, they're going into that state championship. So once again, you can see that state championship. Come out and support your Hornets at Nathan Chappelle Stadium in Yorba Linda. Fullerton College will host American River on Saturday, December the 10th at 1 p.m. So right now I'm here with a mix of the defensive core for Fullerton College, defensive backs and linebackers. You know what, let's start over here. Justin Parcells. Mr. Parcells, you have been described as one of the better timing linebackers. How do you take that as an attribute?
Timing up the quarterback snap count helps you on your blitzes, gets pressure to the quarterback, and it just improves the game for the defense.
Xavier, on Saturday, you guys are going into what could be the national championship. How do you prepare mentally for it?
We come out like we do every week, just practice hard, go with the game plan, and just trust the coaches, trust each other, and that's all we can do. We'll come out and get a win.
Where's D'Angelo at? There you are. D'Angelo, one of the shutdown corners for Fullerton College. How are you going to shut down the opposition?
Man, just coming out here and doing what I have to do in practice. We feel like we match up. We're just more athletic than the team, so we just need to do what we got to do. We'll be fine.
Deshaun, you guys are one of the top scoring defenses in the state. How do you keep that up?
Just keep doing what we're doing since week one. Big shouts out to the linebackers and the D-line for getting pressure on the quarterback. They had their faith in us to cover, and we capitalize on each team's mistake, and that's how we come out successful.
You have a prediction for Saturday?
Fullerton by about 21. Fullerton by 21.
Fullerton by 21. So there you have it. There's a prediction. We'll see them December the 10th at 1 p.m.
Your numbers have remained humble.
State championship. So I got 3 quarterbacks and 1 running back here. Mr. Hulett, MVP in that Riverside game. How did that feel?
It was a tremendous honor. Shout out to my O-line and my quarterback for giving me the ball. Not much on my part. I just had to run.
Johnny, in high school, you played at Levi Stadium. Got an interception there, too. How did that feel?
It was pretty cool. Great experience at Levi's. Niners were a great host. Playing in front of, wasn't that many people, but the stadium was huge. It was a great atmosphere. It felt like everyone was there, but that was a great experience.
You're the holder on one of the record-setting special teams here at Fullerton College. Extra point, most consecutive extra points, 76. How did you develop that chemistry with Mr. Aguilar?
Well, it all starts with Muhammad first. He great snaps all year, and all I got to do is just put it down. Jonathan kicks it straight through anyways.
Jordan, so far, spectacular season. How did you allow your athleticism to be able to help you guys again in the Riverside game?
Honestly, I wouldn't even say my athleticism really helped us as much as our running backs did. I mean, our running backs was really a big part of our win that we got. So, I mean, they really put the team on their shoulders during the game, and they just carried us to the promised land.
Most throwing touchdowns for a quarterback in Fullerton College history. What did that feel like?
I felt good, honestly. I mean, I've never thrown this many yards and this many touchdown passes in my life. So, I mean, it feels really good. It's a good honor to have, but, it's just a record, and we got to keep playing. We got to get this next W so we can get this ring.
Isaiah, close to a 75% completion rate throughout the entire season. How did you keep that up?
Just being accurate throughout the season, making sure I go through the right reads and get the ball where it needs to be thrown. So, just doing my job. That's what I got to do.
How do you stay ready to go in the game at any time?
Just prepare mentally, get my mind right before days, drink a lot of water and stuff like that. So
We got Nick Garcia on my left. You help the offense. You're out there calling plays for them. How does it feel to be able to help call the offense?
You know, it's actually really fun. I get a headset and I get to talk to the coaches, so I feel really official. You know, I feel like a coach myself out there on the field, and you know, it's kind of cool because all the players are out there and they look at me too. So it's like I feel like the center of the action.
Well, thank you, guys. We look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday against American River.
Mom, I love you. Grandma, I love you. Come watch the game Saturday.
Defensive line here at Fullerton College is who we're highlighting right now. I'll start off to my right. Quinton,
Hello.
you guys are part of a huge defensive line that helped out a lot on in that Riverside game, specifically with those 2 sacks in that third quarter. How'd you guys get to the quarterback?
We just do our main plays that we work on all the time. You know, we each got our own job to do, and we just take care of our own business. And even if I don't get the sack personally, I'm just as happy when my boy Step, Trey, anyone else gets a sack. It's to celebrate with them afterwards. It feels just like the same thing.
Speaking of Step, Mr. Stepney, you had that hit against Cagle in the Grossmont game that really shifted the momentum for the defensive line. How do you think your outlook changed after that hit?
Man, I don't too much look into my outlook for real. Just want to give thanks to Coach Crooks. He called the plays, man. The defensive line trust our guys. I just do my job and trust that they'll do their job, and the quarterback came my way that time. So I'm just grateful for that.
Rocco, you guys are pretty physical down there in that Riverside game. What was something that you guys saw that you wanted to exploit?
Dakota, he was there last year, or he went to Fullerton last year, so he was over there this year, so we had to take him out. I'm just kidding. No, we had the extra momentum, because he was over there, and we just had to hold it down in the center because on film, like they're driving their tackles like 10 yards back, so we just had to anchor it down in the middle and stop all the inside runs, which we do, and that's why we're successful.
What is something that you're looking for on Saturday?
A lot of sacks, a lot of tackles, just the whole D-line, defense, the team period, and state championship ring.
Is there a prediction that you guys have for your specific D-line?
I'm going 3.5 sacks.
Me and my man's tied for sacks right now. It's a little competition going on. We're going to see who comes victorious.
The defensive line is going to be key on Saturday. And you can see that defensive line on Saturday at 1 p.m. Come and check out your Fullerton College Hornets at Nathan Chappelle Stadium. Vincent Garcia rejoins us here on the Coaches Show. And once again, we're going to go over American River College, the competition for Fullerton College in that CCCAA championship game. So since we are talking about the Fullerton College defense, we'll go American River offense. Vincent, you look at this American River offense, you start with the quarterback in Griffin Don, 2,111 yards passing. He's also one of their leading rushers, leads them in touchdowns. However, you mentioned it, it's the running game that needs to be able to get going. If not, they're not going to be able to roll forward.
Yeah, correct. If Griffin Don gets protection, they're going to be passing. When they go to the running game, there's 2 options they have. They either draw with Griffin, with Don, or also their running back, Mitchell Ford, Sivan Mitchell Ford. And if Ford gets the ball, which he will most of the time, he will go on the outside. So Fullerton, what they have to do is to work on the outside, but at the same time, work on the middle, especially with Griffin Don, because Don leads the team with 9 touchdowns rushing, alongside with 21 touchdowns passing. He's going to go with the deep ball. American River goes deep all the time. Watching their film, they streak. Every single touchdown pass that I've seen, whether they're behind the 50, they always go deep and they always streak.
But then again, Vincent, when you look at them, you have to also check out that Fullerton College defense. Justin Parcells, one of the better rushers when you look at the entire state from a linebacking position. You've seen it from a lot of his teammates. They say his best quality, he can time and rush the passer. So if Griffin Don is taken down, he's not going to be able to get comfortable.
You read my mind. I was just about to talk about the linebacking crew. 48 team total sacks. That's first in the nation. And they have 2 guys that have 10.5 sacks, both. If Griffin Don has to be quick. When he's in the pocket, he's got to get a play off as quick. 3 seconds. That's what they teach every quarterback from Pee Wee, from Pop Warner, all the way to the NFL. 3 seconds, get it off quick.
Now we look at the X factors for both of these games. I'll go to the offense. Do you want to take the defense? I'll take the offense?
Totally.
All right. So I have the offense. My offensive guy, it has to be the quarterback, Griffin Dunn, because we've seen it in games for American River. We saw it in the game against Butte. American River, when they go to Griffin Dunn, take it up the middle. Griffin Dunn has that ability to be able to light up plays for them. He gets them big plays. He gets them first downs with both his arms and with both his arm and his legs. If Griffin Dunn gets past this Fullerton College linebacking core, all of a sudden you're going to see Fullerton College in a lot of trouble.
Totally. And if you look on the defensive side, I say the linebacking crew, this is my prediction, they get to Griffin Dunn, I'll say 4 sacks. That linebacking crew, actually linebacking and defensive line, they get to Griffin Dunn, 4 sacks. That's my prediction. And on the secondary, because earlier we were talking, American River is bad when it comes to turnover differential. Griffin Dunn has been picked off 11 times. That secondary, D'Angelo Ross will get an interception. I'm calling that one right now.
So there you have it. American River, offense and defense. We covered them both weeks in addition to Fullerton College offense and defense. Once again, December the 10th, Saturday, December the 10th at 1 p.m. For Vincent Garcia, I'm Ryan Osborn, and this has been the Coaches Show on SportsNetUSA.net.
Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. I say you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you.